Hi everybody, it's Wednesday. Just got done with the third school day of the new year. We're starting off really good and hopefully we'll hold on. Uh, Monsoon season has arrived, so the temperatures have mercifully gone down and there's not a whole lot of sunlight, which keeps it a lot cooler. One of the things that I wanted to come on and talk about was the fact that Donald Trump knew that there was possible threats against Air Force One, so he snuck out in a catering truck, leaving the reporters and military members and other to fly on that flight, knowing that something could have happened to them. I don't know why he is still in office when, it just seems everything he does now is so out of the world crazy. But this is just downright evil. He put the lives of those people on Air Force One at risk because he was afraid, because he's a coward. And he doesn't care who gets hurt. And I'm just hoping. I've been calling my representatives and my senators, even some from a couple of neighboring states, letting them know this cannot go on. It's just too much. It's too much. And too much for Trump, that's a lot. Another thing is that now it's been 1 year since the National Guard was dispatched to DC, and they're doing the same thing they did last year. Nothing. Just standing around, probably still picking up trash now and then. This first year of having the Guard deployed there is approximately $660 million. $660 million. That is insane. They've now extended their deployment to 2029, when it's going to cost approximately $14 billion with a B dollars to have them deployed to DC for absolutely no reason. I just don't understand how people are just letting this pass and not doing anything. It's like he said, he could probably shoot somebody and get away with it because his supporters are so insane. He's such a cancer to this country. He's destroyed many lives, families. There is a program that I watch on YouTube, which you should check out. It's called The Necessary Conversation. Two liberal adults and their MAGA parents. It's only been the mother for the last couple of months because the father had a medical incident and is still on the mend. The mother, I think she's a little bit emotionally abused by her husband because the guy is a real, probably shouldn't say the word, but he's just an awful person. He says Muslims and everything should just all be blown up, and she's just a terrible person, and being very ill, unfortunately, didn't change his mind to be a little more charitable and open to other people. Trump's approval rating just went down to, I think, like 33%. And how 33% people still support him with all this that has been going on is insane to me. When in the poll, when they asked not only his approval rating, but it said that 53% thought that Trump was too old to be president. And that's an awful low number to me either. He is everything he called Joe Biden. And Joe Biden, he's out there living his life even though he's now dealing with terminal cancer. But Trump is just a miserable human being. And I don't think he's happy unless he's making other people miserable. He's also being sued now for charging for faster access on Live Social, his social media platform. He's charging $100,000 a month to have faster access to posts on that social media site. They say that it violates the First and the Fifth Amendment? Yeah, First and the Fifth Amendment, the guarantee of equal access. He is such a tool. I guess for him, no amount of money can ever be enough. I mean, he's richer than any of us could even imagine being, and yet he still keeps grifting money. And it's sickening. But I'm going to spend this evening searching my apartment again for my glasses. These are old glasses. I have found 3 pairs of old glasses, but cannot find out what happened to the pair I wear now. The little spirits that hide things from me have been hard at work, because I'm also missing a charger to my Fitbit. So, not really happy about that. But I'm just hoping that things start to change, because I think people are getting to the part where they've had enough, and it's not going to be just protests anymore. We need to get that man out of office, because his supporters, no matter what he does, hardcore MAGA will support him no matter what he does. I watched a video the other day of a guy. He had changed a Trump pamphlet that had all the things he had done wrong and changed it into Joe Biden, and would show it to MAGA supporters. And when they thought it was Biden, they're like, oh, that's terrible. He should be in jail. He should this and that. Then when he tells them, no, actually, this is what Trump has said and done. And of course, at first they don't believe him, and then he shows them the actual pamphlet. And they're just like, oh, well, and they'll make an excuse for it. Just like when they ask them, what do you think of Obamacare? Oh, it's horrible, terrible. We need something new. And then they ask the same people, well, what about the Affordable Care Act? Oh, love it, it's great. And then when they find out that they're the same thing, they just ignore it. Listening sometime to his supporters, I'm just don't understand. I'm like, who are you talking about? They're about how strong he is and manly and a commanding presence, and how all the world leaders respect him and all that nonsense. And I think it's 80, I'm going to say 88 days. I don't know if it's more or less until the election. I mean, it's coming up fast. So we all need to get ready to have the Dems take back over and try to undo some of the damage he's done. And I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. As I've said in previous videos, as soon as I hit 50 subscribers, I can start to live stream. And I want to be able to live stream in the fall when things start happening again. So thanks so much to listening to me today. As I said, please comment with any suggestions that you might have, something of what I can talk about, and just share and get it out there, so that it'll pick the algorithm up and make things a little easier for me as I go through the process of building a channel. So thank you, everybody. Hope everybody's happy and healthy, and I'll talk to you later.